Northwest Federal Credit Union is the third largest credit union in Virginia. Since 1947, Northwest Federal Credit Union's goal has been to make a positive difference in the lives of their members and the community. Here today to talk about the home buying process is Joe Talmadge, Vice President of Mortgage Lending at Northwest Federal Credit Union. I want to say welcome, Joe. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
All right, I'm fine. Thank you.
Very good.
So let's get started. We're going to jump into this, and I want to know, what should consumers do first when preparing to purchase a home?
Well, it's very exciting to go and to walk through homes and to really find the new home of their dreams. The first thing we always encourage is to become pre-approved.
Okay.
That way, really, to be honest, you certify yourself as a qualified person, and you're more engaged in the process.
Okay, so would using a real estate agent be wise at that point, or is that something that comes later?
Well, many do approach an agent first. It is acceptable to approach them, to engage, but really you want to have that pre-approval letter in your hand before you really go out and seriously look at homes.
Are there some steps that we need to take to get approved?
You would need to submit a loan application.
Okay.
And it's not necessarily required that you provide a lot of documentation, but a lender could ask for some key pieces just to ensure that you are truly approved to buy.
Okay. So when it comes to choosing a lender, how should one go about that? What are some of the things that we're looking for?
Well, they can always rely on friends, families, etc. Their primary banking institution is a good way to start, really. But you really want to focus on what you can afford, even preparing a budget to determine what truly is your buying power, and then use your lender or multiple lenders as a guide.
Is it easy for people to get excited and maybe go a little bit above the budget by saying, oh, you're approved for X amount of dollars, but then when you think about how much that monthly payment's going to be, that's a little different?
Yes.
Okay.
And we do see it happen from time to time. And that's why, to be honest, it's really key to engage with the lender first before going out with the agents, because a lot of consumers can really get their hopes up and then be let down when the time comes.
And that's not a good experience for anybody.
No.
All right, let's talk about first-time home buyers. What programs are available for them?
Consumers will find today that there are many low and no down payment options available. For example, at Northwest, we do offer zero down.
Okay.
And that's not just for government veterans and such. So that's very exciting.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of educational resources out there. Again, at the Credit Union Northwest, we do offer seminars, webinars, etc., to help those first-time home buyers along the ride.
That's exciting, because we need that. All right, how can I avoid a private mortgage insurance? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yes. That is and can be costly.
Okay.
But private mortgage insurance is required if they place less than 20% down.
Okay.
So a 20% down payment is required. That is a sizable chunk of money. But what some lenders will also offer is a piggyback or a second mortgage to offset that, meaning you would just put a little more down, well, not quite to 20%, but you'd put at minimum 10% down, for example, and then offset that with the second mortgage.
Okay, that's something to think about. An appraisal.
Yes.
Why is that important?
Because that determines and really solidifies your investment, as well as the investment for the lender as well. It makes sure that if you're really truly buying a home at a certain price, it's worth that or more.
Okay, that's good to know. Is a home inspection necessary, and how is it different from the appraisal?
Yes. A home inspection is not required, but it is encouraged.
Right.
It's different in the sense that a home inspector will determine every small little thing wrong with that property. So the home buyer, yourself, can make the best decision in terms of, am I comfortable buying as is, or is it time to walk away and find something else?
Okay.
With the appraisal, they're looking for more substantial defects with the home, which could negatively impact the value, at which point, again, you could then take a step back and decide, can I live with this, or is it time to look for something else?
Okay, two very distinctive things that strongly encourage getting that inspection. Okay, so what should current homeowners plan for when looking to sell, and then buy?
It's really about timing.
Okay.
Here in the DC metro area, there is currently a lack of inventory taking place. So what current homeowners will find is that if they place the home on the market, it could be under contract by the weekend.
Wow.
And that really accelerates their own need to go and find
But
their new
sometimes
home.
it's kind of like a catch-22, Tom, because you can't. So, I mean, let's face it, we're all in this together. Sometimes
Sure.
you can't afford to even go and look until you know that you're going to get X amount for the current home.
Right.
Okay.
It's all about timing again. Again, with the lack of inventory that's existing right now, homes are selling very, very quickly.
Okay.
So
That's why we need to come and
it's
talk
always-
to you.
That's fine
So you
by
can help
me.
us out with the timing.
Yes.
And thank you so much. How do we find you and how do we get in touch with you?
You can find us at Northwest Federal Credit Union. We are at nwfcu.org. And for the audience here, nwfcu.org/WJLA, they'll find first-time homebuyer information, seminar webinar information, and start from there.
All those tools that we need.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Tom. And then we'll call you and you can help us with the first-time homeowner's house.
Absolutely. Yes.
I love it. Thank you, guys. Well, we have more of Let's Talk Live coming up right after the break, so stay with us.